Welcome to another episode of Bella in Your Business. My name is Bella Vasta, and today I'm going to take a little bit of a break from going full-fledged on AI. And this could be more of a heart episode. You guys tend to love it when I do these. And so we're going to kind of move into that today, okay? Because we're going to go deeper than just the pet sitting strategies, deeper than the hiring systems, because I've got something on my heart that needs to be said. I've been talking to a lot of you, and the real thing is most of you are operating at about 60% of your power. And I think you even know it, but you're not sure what to do about it. Like you feel that whisper, that nagging voice that says, there's more. There has to be more to everything that I'm building, to life, to what I'm doing. But you shush it because of business, kids, maybe you have expectations on you from other people, maybe all the bills. Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because in the next 20 minutes, we're going to stop pretending and we're going to claim our power. And I'm going to show you exactly how. I'm not going to just talk about it. Because if I only motivate you or get you excited, but it doesn't turn into action, then in my eyes, I haven't done my job. All right, so I want to jump right into the biggest truth bomb. Most of us are running our businesses and our lives based off of who we think we should be, not who we actually are. I want you to ask yourself right now, when was the last time you made a decision from your gut instead of your head? When was the last time you fully showed up? Not to the Instagram version, not the professional version, but the real, raw, authentic, unapologetic, powerful you. I'll wait. Here's the thing, Jumper. You don't get to live a powerful life just by default. You have to literally choose it. And that choice, it's gonna feel like death at first. It's gonna feel so weird. It's gonna feel like you're walking with your shoes on the wrong feet because it means letting go of who you're pretending you should be. Make sense? Y'all, I'm not here to teach you how to get ready. I'm here to remind you that you already are. Like it's already inside of you. And I've been talking to so many people, and this has been coming up so many times that I needed to just literally make this an entire episode. You're not broken. You are not behind. You're just underclaimed. And the world is literally waiting for you to step up. Your family's waiting for you to step up. Your friends are waiting for you to step up. Your employees, your clients, the whole world, they're waiting for you to step up, whether they realize it or not. The world needs you. You were uniquely created. So let's get real and vulnerable for a second here. Because I can only teach what I know. Okay? I want to be really clear about that. Every time I say you, I mean me or the past version of me. Because I have been through versions of this. There wasn't long ago when I had everything that should make me feel, quote, successful, right? The coaching company was thriving or growing, right? Every area of my life was growing. Things were looking good. Obviously, my daughter was healthy. My community saw me, still sees me as this unstoppable force. But inside, and no one knew it, and I've talked about it a few times here on this podcast because we're friends, right? I was cracking. Not a lot of people knew. And it was because I created this structure that didn't really fit me. I created this life that was under survival mode. It was coming from this energy of I need to do this to protect myself. Okay? I was leading with what I thought everyone else needed from me, not who I really was. I wasn't leading from the inside. That misalignment, oh my God, it showed up everywhere. Like I was burnt out to the point that no amount of coffee could fix. I had a disconnection from my own intuition. People would be like, what do you want? I'm like, I have no idea. because it really didn't. I wasn't tapped into my gut and my intuition. I had disconnected from myself in order to survive. I was making myself small. I was being quiet. I was holding back that thing I really wanted to say to make everyone else comfortable. And I'll never forget this one night. I'm talking like ugly crying on my office floor at 2 a.m., thinking I built all of this and I still am not sure about what I'm doing. How is this even possible? And then I realized I wasn't invisible. And it wasn't like a flip of a switch. It was a series of events that happened. It happened to be around community. It happened to be around me choosing to dive deep into certain areas. Okay. It was like literally hiding in plain sight. And if this can happen for me, this can happen for you. And it wasn't until I started showing up as all of me, the loud parts, the soft parts, the intuitive, messy, real parts, that everything shifted. Not overnight. Like I said, it's not a flip of a switch. Power isn't about speed, it's about depth. Yeah. Guys, I told you I was getting real today, but I'm not going to just talk about me, which I'm hoping and I'm intuitively thinking a lot of you are thinking, yeah, Belle, I've felt exactly that way. All right. But let me get into the meat of this. There's three big fat lies that I keep seeing come up as themes. And they were ones that I had to kick. And I'm sure you have experienced at least one of them. And I would really love for you to know, or for you to tell me somehow as you're listening to this episode, really, truly, because not only will your feedback will also, honestly, it'll give me encouragement. It'll let me know that I'm on the right track. But if you're willing, I will anonymously share your, yes, this is me too. And through that, you will inspire many others to jump on and listen, or let them know that they're not alone. So let's talk about lie number one, because I'm sure this has crossed your mind. I'm not ready. I need to be more ready. Nope. Full stop. That's a lie. If you're here listening to this right now, you're ready. Period. Readiness isn't a checklist, it's a decision. And how many times have you said, I'll launch that new service when X happens, or I'll raise my prices when I get to X level, or I'll speak up when I have more experience? Here's your wake up call. Nothing, I mean, absolutely nothing is going to change until you do. Your next level isn't waiting for you to be fearless. It's waiting for you to be honest. Let that sink in for a minute. Line number two is that having power means that you have it all together. Oh, honey, no. Real power isn't polished, it's raw. It's literally owning your own story while it's still unfolding. The strongest women I know, they're the ones who can say, I don't have all the answers, but I trust myself to figure it out. You're allowed to be messy, but you also have to be real and honest with yourself. We confuse performance with purpose. We've confused productivity with worth. You're only worthy if you're so productive. You're only a purpose if you can perform. It's time to unlearn all that toxic mess, because let's call it what it is. And here's the last one. If I shine too bright, I'll lose people. Oh, let me tell you, this one's my personal favorite. And it hits deep, for me at least. But I'm sure you've felt a version of this. So many of us fear that our power will cost us relationships. And sometimes it does. I was just telling a friend the other day, like, when you go to the next level, you can't take your baggage. It does not fit through the door up there, because the next level is equipped with everything that you need. You can't take that proverbial baggage from the level that you're moving on from. I want you to really think about that. And so many of us fear that our power will cost us our relationships. But let me ask you, is it really a connection? Is it really a relationship if it requires your silence? If they love the dimmed down version of you, that's not love, that's comfort. That's you fitting into a box. That's you sacrificing your own needs, wants, desires, thoughts, feelings. It's detaching from yourself because you're not able to live your authentic self. Your your power doesn't push people away. Your power calls the right people closer. And so by living in that authenticity, you're going to be able to draw the right kind of people in. You're going to be magnetic. So, what actually happens when you do claim that power? It's like nothing you've experienced. And maybe you have experienced this, but let me remind you, because I'm sure that there's been a time in your life where you have felt powerful. You'll stop outsourcing your worth to client reactions. You'll speak before you're 100% certain. And let me also say, type, go on video, post a social media thing. You'll take action before you feel like you're qualified, and you'll magnetize aligned relationships, clients, and life. You become magnetic, not because you're playing a role, but because you're finally being you. You lead not because you're the loudest voice, but because your energy says, I know who I am, follow me. And we're not saying this from a conceited way. We're saying this from a powerful way. And there's a difference. This is what I teach. This is what I try to live, although I'm not 100%. And this is what my mastermind is built to hold. But before we go there, I want to offer you something immediately, something tangible. And I want you to really listen up because this is important. I want you to sit down, just you and me. I would really, really want to have a strategy call, like a 20-minute complimentary strategy call. I am so serious that I am putting literally my time and money exactly where my mouth is. I want to meet you. I want the opportunity to pour into you, even if we never talk or have any interaction ever again. My goal in life is to change people's I can'ts into I cans. My goal in life is to talk to people and say something that just sticks with them, and like a bumper car going, it just bumps them to a little bit of a different lane, a different course. I want dearly to have a strategy call with you. And it's so super easy to do it. It is not a sales call. I'm not trying to put you in anything. In fact, oh my gosh, my own business coach would hate me for this. Most of the time, I'll tell people what they need to do or where they need to go, even if it's not with me. Okay. And at the very least, I want to look at and talk about where you're hiding your light right now. I want to talk about what's blocking your next expansion or achieving that next goal that you've been trying to do forever and a day. The exact steps to claim your power right now. And I mean, if it's a fit for the mastermind and you have the right mindset and you're in the right spot to be surrounded and everything, yes, I will suggest the mastermind. But if it's not, I'm not going to. I'll tell you straight up, you know what? I don't think you're ready for that yet. This is what I think you need to work on in order to join anything where you're going to make progress. Either way, you will walk away with clarity, direction, and momentum. But you got to decide. You got to decide if you're going to show up for the woman who you want to be today. I have enough energy. I have enough energy. God has given me enough energy to help a lot of people. The link, you know the link if you've been listening to this podcast. It's just jumpconsulting.net/20. Okay. Your future self will thank you. I made a really massive decision last week, and it was something that my old self wanted to be scared about. The way that I made it is I said, what does my future self need in order to be successful, quote unquote, to be in the spot that I'm going for? Oh, my future self needed my present self to make a really big decision that was a little scary. And so I made it. And rather than be scared, I actually had peace. And this might sound silly, but like visualize sending my future self this gift. Okay, you could even write it on your whiteboard. I mean, it's crazy. All right. I told you this one is from the heart. So this might not be in chronological order or perfect order of my notes, but I am going to kind of tell you that the mastermind, it's not just another course. It's not more information to collect dust on your hard drive. It's a container for expansion, if that even makes sense. Okay. Stay with me. It's for the woman who's ready to lead with her whole self, no more compartmentalizing, to build from alignment, not hustle, to create ripple effects that change lives. It's something that's really, really cool. You are an employer, which then means that you directly pour into other people's lives and their home economies. It's a high level strategy plus deep identity work. Because when people put themselves down in there, I lovingly call them out for it. We redirect what isn't useful for us. It's community, it's accountability. Hopefully, if you allow it, it's transformation. And I only take in women that I know I can work with, that are malleable, that want to show up. Okay. And if that's you, let's talk. Book the strategy call. That's where we can start. Or if you already know that this is you, you can go straight to jumpconsulting.net/mastermind. And I'll even give you $50 off a month if you get a whole year subscription. That's $15.24. Or it's $177 a month. And it's month to month. And I guarantee you, I'll make you your money back in the first month. Okay? So you don't need more time. This is the truth. You don't need more proof. You don't need more revenue. You just need to say yes to yourself because that's where it all starts from. So say it. Even if your voice shakes, even if you're in your car right now, I say yes to myself. Even if your hand trembles as you book that call, literally, I am waiting to cheerlead you because I will believe in you. Go unleash that power. This has been another episode of Bella in Your Business. Thank you so much for spending the time with me. And I truly hope this has hit your heart. Always keep jumping. Bye now.